Hello everyone, welcome to Sri Siddhartha College of Education YouTube channel. I am Bindushree History from second year B.Ed, and today I am presenting a seminar on the origin and evolution of osteoichthyes in the biology of chordates.
Origin of osteoichthyes. So, this bony fishes class osteoichthyes are characterized by a bony skeleton instead of cartilage. Okay, this cartilage can be seen in chondroichthyes and not in osteoichthyes. Okay, and in this class, osteoichthyes first appeared in the late Silurian period. So, what do you mean by the Silurian period? A Silurian period means it is a geological period and found about 443 to 417 million years ago. So in this period, the sea animals really started to grow in numbers and they give rise to the clade of vertebrates. So here the clade refers that the grouping of an organism that includes a common ancestor. It can be a living or it can be an extinct. Okay. The clade of vertebrates that consist of 96% of the living fishes and living tetrapods. So the tetrapod means a four-limbed animals, example of frogs or lions or turtles, etc. And although it is now recognized that a bone can be seen in many early fishes like ostracoderms and palacoderms. And next we shall move on to the evolution of osteoichthyes. So before going to the evolution, just see the chart here. Okay. Yes. There are three main important eras can be seen. So the first one is the Paleozoic era, the second one is the Mesozoic era, and the third one is the Cenozoic era. Okay. In the Paleozoic era, this ancient life started. This era started about 600 million years ago and ended by 230 million years ago. During this Paleozoic era, which is subdivided into 6 geological periods. Okay, these are the 6 geological periods which come under the Paleozoic era. So the very first is the Cambrian period, and the second one is Ordovician, and the third one is a Silurian, and the fourth one is Devonian, and the fifth one is Carboniferous, and the sixth one is a Permian. So these are the 6 geological periods which comes under the Paleozoic era. And here come to the points now. Okay, and the evolution of the fishes began about 530 million years ago during the Cambrian explosion. And during this Cambrian explosion, the early chordates developed the skull and the vertebral column here. And the next is the primitive fishes. The primitive fishes is nothing but the jawless fishes, which is date back to the Cambrian period. So what do you mean by this Cambrian period? How it started? It was started with a melting of glaciers, and duration of this period is 75 million years. Okay, and the development of the algae, fungi, protozoan to echinodermata, which took place in this period. And the next point is the jawless fishes like lamprey and hagfish, they are lined almost unchanged over 100 million years ago. And the next is the Devonian period. So the Devonian period is an interval of a Paleozoic era about 360 to 400 million years ago. So once again, I'll show the picture. So yes, see this? So there is a Devonian period, and straight there is a they are named as a age of the fishes. Okay, the age of the fishes, because in this Devonian period there was a great abundance and the great diversity of the fishes can be seen during this period. So they are named. So they are called as, and this Devonian period is called as the age of the fishes. And so here, in the Devonian period, the palacoderms began to appear and ostracoderms were abundant during this period. And the Devonian period, fishes begins to develop a jaws and also the parrot fins. And all four living classes of fishes and two major groups of osteoichthyes. I already told that the four living classes of fishes, once again I'll repeat. The first one is a phylogodon, and second one is the chondroichthyes, and the third one is osteoichthyes, and the fourth one is acanthode. Acanthode and phylogodon both were extinct, and the two major groups of osteoichthyes, Sarcopterygi and Actinopterygi, okay, were established by the mid-Devonian period. And the next is the many groups of the fishes like osteoichthyes, chondroichthyes appeared in the Devonian period, and they all became extinct by the end of the Devonian period. And until 1938, the scientists thought that all the Crassopterygians were extinct. This Crassopterygian is one of the order of the Osteoichthyes. I already told that. And experts' theories told that the extinct ancestors of the coelacanth. So what do you mean by the coelacanth? A coelacanth is a large bony marine fish with a three-lobed tail fin. Okay. And which gives rise to the amphibians which appear in the fossil record at the end of the Devonian period. So after this Devonian period, the bony fishes which has continued to evolve, okay, and most of the orders of the bony fishes probably evolved during the Triassic period. So the Triassic period, before knowing the Triassic period, here one second. So I already told that there are three eras. So this under the Paleozoic era, and this 6 periods will come, and under the Mesozoic era we can see the Triassic period, Jurassic period and Cretaceous period, and this 3 will come under the Mesozoic era, and the last one is the Cenozoic era. Okay. And so now what is mean by the Triassic period? The Triassic period is about 200 million years ago. It is called as a Triassic period, and it is also the beginning of the Jurassic period. And the Triassic is the first and also the shortest period of the Mesozoic era. And today the Actinopterygians is a subclass of Osteoichthyes, are the dominant vertebrates in the oceans and in the freshwater system. So by this I conclude my seminar by a bony fish's rate of speciation is a gradualism, the change at a gradual stable rate. It took millions of years for the fishes to develop their body shape, a jawbone, structure and the muscles in their body. It was a long process. It did not take place over a short period of time. So their type of evolution was convergent, and bony fishes have a descendant from ancient groups of fishes but have developed certain features over time. By this we learned the various characteristics, orders, suborders, origin and also the evolution of the Osteoichthyes. So these are my references, and thank you. This ends my seminar. Thank you one and all.